Hello, hi, welcome. Let me move closer to the mic. I feel like it's farther away for some reason. Hello, welcome to Monster Train. It's me, of course. I don't even have to say who it is. You know who it is. It would be weird if someone else was here. It'd be very weird. It would be very weird if it was not Cranberry here at the microphone today. We're doing a Monster Train. We're getting in there. We did Brawler Prince stuff, right? We started as a reform Prince. We pivoted into just a general rage print strategy last time, and that worked pretty well. That was a good one. Wonder what we're gonna get today. I don't know. Nothing really new to talk about at the start here, so let's just hop right in. Hippity hoppity. We are Rector. We are Rector with a bunch of tombs here. We also have oh god, sorry. We also have Stygian as our support clan. Don't love this, honestly. Gotta be honest. Mollusk Mage with 0 damage spells. There's a whole lot of units. Only units, basically, in our starting deck here. Woo, okay. We'll see what happens. Honestly, I'll take the Melting Spout here. Melting Spout seems pretty cool, maybe. Maybe it's terrible. I don't know. We'll find out. And Dark Calling, Burn Bright. We'll take Dark Calling here, I believe. We have no burnout extension, so we need to do this, I'm pretty sure, so we can actually do some damage during the Relentless Combats. Merchant of Steel with Stygian Banner. Not interested in. Also, I don't think I want to play endgame. As mentioned before, we have only units in this starting deck with the exception of Foregone Powers. We have these Mollusk Mages with no damage spells to, like, trigger them. This is, like, a truly terrible start. All being said, though, I think we need to take this draft. I think the armor isn't going to be a huge deal. Hopefully, we'll see. I think we need to really make sure that we can get like some good units here potentially, because we have, what is it? It's not even like a. We don't even have the Stygian. We have double Stygian banners. Yo, this is looking like it might be an actually genuinely cursed seed. We'll see what we can do here. Maybe we do something like this, maybe. Put a little frost on our boy. This is actually more of a threat if you Let me do this. Just a legion of dregs here. There you have it, folks. I'm gonna play this Mollusk Mage down first. I think we put this here as well. Plop that bad boy down right there. Cool. Okay, you're dead. And you're about to get fucking obliterated here, dude. This is not going to go well for you. Yeah. I think this will kill then. If I understand how this works. It makes the 2 drafts there. And we just, you don't even have trample, you dumbass. Come on. Get with it. Nice. Okay. Good first combat. Molten Encasement seems hilarious here to me. Purifying Cleanse is burnout though, but we don't have to play like a Paraffin Enforcer strategy. We could just do some Reform shenanigans with Dark Calling Rector. Yeah, let's see how it plays out. God. I think we're really just avoiding spell damage like almost entirely here. Like I don't see much appeal to it. Man, how sick would this run be if it was Firelight Fade instead? Like, look at this stuff. Damn. Yeah, I don't think I want any of this. Ooh, okay. Okay. I think this is going a little bit against my better judgment, because Paraffin Enforcer is such a strong card. But, like, check out my boy Big Sludge, come on. Look at him go. How can you say no to this just monster, man? And we got Molten Encasement here. Like, we got some stuff going on. We can play a lot of units for the Big Sludge for sure. Not playing a large stone though, that's for sure. Like, for certain. Absolutely not. I don't hate quick. I don't think we need quick though. I think our defense plan is going to be stealth with the Molten Encasement, so I think it's actually not a positive for the Big Sludge on this run. I think this is also just a skip. We may end up... I don't think I've ever actually self-infused the Big Sludge. And we're against Seraph the Chase, which is maybe an indication that this is not a good game plan for us long-term. But I do want to see how far we can get with, like, taking double space upgrades and going with, like, a self-infused Big Sludge and maybe, like, Entombed Explosive infused onto Molten Encasement for stealth on top floor. Could be fun. The Offering Monument is trash. Like, again, I keep iterating it. We have no units, and we have no way to do like an infinite with the Offering Monument because we could find reform cards. I just don't wanna. Like, it's a very not dangerous, but it's not a good speculative pick. We need a lot to go right. On the other hand, though, we have a lot of units, which is a plus side if you're trying to play an infinite, because the infinite needs a low number of starting cards in your deck. And by starting cards, I mean we need a low number of spells in our deck so we could, you know, empty it out thoroughly enough to do the infinite. What do we have here? We have another steel shop here. You know, I'm going to speculative pick. Give me the money. Give me the money. Give me another Big Sludge. See what happens. I dare you. You actually want them both to die so we can reform them both. We could have played them differently, but this is, I think, actually the sequence we want here. To do this. I should have maybe played the rep. Oh, you know what we can still do actually? Hold on. Yeah, let's put this behind right here. That way, because Big Sludge, I believe, will just kill you. And then the Dreg will kill you, which is what we want here. I'll just do this. What do we have in the dead pile right now? Okay. In that case, we do this down here. Then we do this and this. Okay, that all looks pretty good to me. I guess plays doesn't really matter too much. I think you just chump with a dreg up here. And then I think you do... How do you sequence this exactly? think that's correct. And then, yeah, this is over. This is extremely done for. Oh yeah, there you go. Peace out, bud. Yeah, this is a pretty cool run so far. I like this. I don't hate a drip fall. If we're not putting any HP on this big sludge, we're going to be very reliant on finding the stealth tomb, like, super ASAP, to survive. And if I like having the drip fall in here. It gives us an intrinsic option, so we can make sure we have a safe turn 1 with that setup. But B, it's just increase, increase critical mass of. Basically, we're just trying not to lose to ourselves. Is more or less how I see drip fall here. I don't know, I'll take an offering token, who knows. You know, I don't hate Guard of the Unnamed on the big sludge. Although now that I think about it, we're not playing any spells, so never mind, I hate it. It's bad. Ooh. You know what we could do? We could go big sludge infusion onto the Siliphyte. Right? Think about that for a second. That seems pretty cool, because now we have big sludge on a sweeper. One of the worst sweepers in the game. Maybe hands down the worst sweeper, but it is a sweeper. A sweeper is a sweeper, nonetheless. The issue there is that the base stats are just horrible. We'll need to give it like plus 25 and multi-strike then for sure. And then there's still the issue of Seraph the Chaste to worry about. It would be cool, though. You know what? I'm down to give it a try. I haven't done this yet. I wanted to do the self-infuse because it sounded cool, but I think this is probably a bit better. Yep. Let's see how it goes. There we go. Thank you. Thank you. There's Endless. Endless is really good for us, for sure. There's the Seek Stone. Okay. So you put Endless on the Molten Encasement right there. Bingo bango. Then we... I think we do the Seek Stone play here. I think Seek Stone Drip Fall is pretty solid. And we'll see how this plays out. It'll be really good, and I think it'll lose the Seraph the Chase if I had to guess. But we'll see what happens. I was just thinking to myself about Melting Spout and how it's kind of messing up our remnant host plans. We want to harvest, but we don't want the remnant. We don't want the drafts to survive afterwards because we won't have room to play the encasement again. So I don't think we can do the self-infuse, or we can't infuse remnant host onto the molten encasement reliably. Is the thing that I'm thinking of right now. Oh well. Okay. Don't need quick because we have stealth. Get that out of the way there. I don't hate a battle stone. At this point, I also kind of don't hate the incant stone. The big issue we're gonna have here is that there's stealth waves to deal with. There's stealth enemies, and we can't get away with only 10 base health on this guy. So I like a plus 25. I don't hate an incant stone. Incant stone might get us there too. I think since we see it here, we go for it. Although, man, not great. It's really not that great here. But I think we gotta, pull the trigger on that one. Build a card. Okay. Like a buff. Uh, this early, I think you're supposed to take. I think you're supposed to take the money. Seems pretty good, especially for our you know our big sludge sweeper. Makes sense to me here. I think we have to remove some of the garbage from our deck right now too. I think we got too much nonsense in it. I don't know. I'm not really playing bottom floor at all, or at least right now we're not. I kind of like this into this, just so it starts peeling away that damage shield. Okay, well, everyone's gonna die someday. There you go. Cool. Oh, that's a lot of shit, huh? Well, we survived, despite this constructed explosive's best attempts. A little spooky. Let's make some armor. Forgot about how that's a part of this. Is playing spells top floor to give our sweeper some armor. Okay. There it is. Jeez, I was gonna say what's taking so long. I don't mind putting a Mollusk Mage down here too, just to stealth up. Okay, and the siren, not a siren, the sweeper has this lockdown now. This one's over. So that's good. We need to remove more than anything. Like upgrades are fine. Like a multi strike would be good on the Siliphied. Don't get me wrong. Holdover on the what's it called? Old Magic would also be good here. But more than anything, we need to thin this deck out so we can, because we're very reliant on this Molten Encasement to show up. Extremely reliant. And I would maybe even just say we take any just like moderately okay spells we can find to increase the survivability of the Icy Siliphied as well. Yeah, whatever. We should honestly be letting more things survive to the top floor so we can get more harvests, but this fight's over. We can wrap this one up here. Stealth. Man, this is gonna be weird. I don't think we take Siren Song here. I think we have a anti-sweep plan already in motion here. Oh, I think I take Spike of the Stygian to sap the sweep actually as well, because that works in tandem with what we're doing. Whereas Siren of the Song sort of cannibalizes our current plan. Like this seems like, you know, at worst it's a 0-cost spell. At best we like, you know, put like 6 sap on the sweep, and then we can like, you know. We're stalling for another turn until we get that Molten Encasement, basically. And once we have the Molten Encasement, then, you know, whatever, it's a spell still. Whereas Siren Song, if once we have the stealth plan set up, Siren Song is taking away harvests from the Icy Sludge. Man, I'm just never gonna stamp any of these capitalism melting boys. It's just not gonna happen. I don't see this being even remotely good here. Although, like, no. Yeah, just bad. Just bad, bad, bad. I think we need to take a space upgrade, because I'm pretty sure the way this run works... We're gonna go left here, I suppose, to look for, oh, maybe? No, I was gonna say maybe we dupe this Molten Encasement. Actually, you know, I think we can dupe it once. I think we have a temple here. Yeah, we're gonna go pretty high on shards. I think, well, first off, also we get to remove things, which is really nice, too. I think what this deck's gonna ultimately end up doing... We're going to put the Molten Encasement on this, or the Entombed Explosive on the Molten Encasement, and then dupe that right now. We're going to have a huge shard count. But I think we want multiple Molten Encasements just because we need to hit them quickly. If we, like, the Icy Silhouette can only last, like, 2 or 3 rounds top floor, so we need to draw it very, very quickly. Maybe 3 to 4, depending on how much we can thin out the units and how many spells we get to give it more armor, but it's going to die very quickly unless we find that stealth. But I think we need to make sure that we have, you know, a bunch of the Molten Encasements in here. Anyway, yeah. And also, in the early rounds of combat, this explosive damage might be relevant. We may need it in order to get the finish off the heavies. Especially in the Seraph fight. Not so much in the Divinity fight, but in the Seraph fight it'll be, I imagine, a lot more important. Anyway. We're going very hard in the paint on shards here. It's going to be a while before we can take, like, any trials, basically. But I think this is a good line for us. As long as we survive this upcoming combat. Here, now we go Accumulator. Accumulator, easy pickup here. We may end up playing. I think we're gonna go Rector and Siliphyte for now at least on the same floor, with double tomb action. And from this point onwards, we might just take a card draw in our next shop, and not even worry about extra space, because those 2 tombs I think will be enough for us as far as scaling is concerned and things of that nature. So yeah, and Accumulator Rector will be a good job as like a relentless tank as well. We're not taking trials. No trials allowed today. Now this is interesting. My man, the Absolver here, is going to sneak through no problem, basically, on this one. I don't know what we can do to stop him here, but I think we're playing... I think we're actually setting a bottom floor here. I think we need to stop the Curse Boys from getting through on this one. It's going to be real bad real quick if we let them. Oh, we only have room for 1 Rector right now. You know what? Rector goes top floor then. Rector picks him off on the way up. Then doesn't really matter. Let me just think for a second. We can get the... Oh, we can't get the Collector. There's no way to do it here, because we can't... I was gonna say put them behind, but we put them behind... Yeah, there's no way to kill this Absolver. And the Collector. Actually, there's no way to kill the Absolver, I think. Unless we, like, play the old magic on one of these units. Hold on. Oh, actually... Oh, hold on. I've done the math. I've crunched the numbers. It's a waste of the old magic, but it's worth a lot of money. There you go, folks. That's a pretty funny line. Okay. Casement down here. Casement here. Put this down too. Why not? Right? Like, I don't know. He's just about dead. That's fine. You're already stealth, so I think we just do this. That kills you. This is a little bit extra damage as well. Okay, cool. Okay, let's stop you from making it. You're gonna die to Tombs next round, I think. Okay, cool. Yeah, easy victory. I think this is gonna work. Engulfed in Smoke just makes sense to me. Again, it's another card that stalls for a bit until we find our encasements, and it's a spell, so again, it gives us a little bit more armor. Crushing Demise. We've got backline on lock right now, and we actually rely on them to be on our kill floor in order for us to scale. It's nice when it hits heavies for us, but it's not reliable enough, I feel like, on this run. Take one of these. I think we're good. I think we've got enough backup plans now. Frenzy Swarm feels like it's just a little unnecessary at this point. Although maybe I'm wrong. Maybe we're in a more the merrier situation still, but I don't know. I'm not really feeling it too much. Me personally, I think we take Crystalline Seeds because it's a 0-cost spell that consumes itself. Very low impact. Actually, no. Even then, it's not. We don't have like the incant line that we need for it. We're just skipping here, I think. Definitely going right side. We need, or definitely going left side. Sorry, we need a lot of upgrades from the steel shop still. We need multi. We don't need it. We would like multi-strike on Siliphyte. And holdover. I mean, we can't get it here, but holdover would be good. That's actually about all we need, huh? It's still a very important thing for us to get, though. Like, extremely important. Now we get our free relic, too, so, like, come on. Don't worry about it. It'll be good. Well, Light's Gift makes things a lot easier. Except we kind of don't need it once we stealth up. But Fracture does nothing for us, basically. We can take Light's Gift, and we can now just hold over this, where is it? Where are you? We can hold over this Dripfall. We can also be set for life now. It's redundant, but yeah, I think it's still pretty good. And Fracture kind of just does nothing for us in this deck, basically. Yeah, I'm down with that. More Endless. This is, in my opinion, more just unnecessary. You can put it on Remnant Host, but we don't even really... We might remove the Remnant Host. It's too much of a liability to play on our main floor. Because if it burns out to natural causes... the drafts it creates don't burn out, so they take up space on the floor. So it's not great. Hey, we've done it. Cool, cool, cool. A little weird, but we can put... they already have HP. We can put, like, you know, a bigger HP on these encasements so they take even more damage before the thing behind them gets hit. It's just not worth the money, honestly, in my opinion. It doesn't do anything really for us. We're better off spending that on removals. And now that we mean, like, you know, holding over spells is pretty good, especially this old magic early. That would be nice. Dripfall's maybe a much better spell to hold over, actually, now that we have the Light's Gift. But now we're just removing and we're going to spell shops, and then the game should be pretty smooth. We have a grand total of legitimate, like, 0 damage spells. Like, there is no reason not to take this trial. It's just free. We might still lose, but the trial is free. Let me think for a second. Can we play one, and then that's it? And I think we actually don't even play, Rector here. I think we need all of the harvest we can for the Siliphyte up here. Worst case scenario, Siliphyte kills you two, and then the marksman gets away. But that won't happen because we're going to harvest this dreg before they get up here. You fucking rat bastard. I won't forget this. Anyway. I think we can play one of these. I want to save room for the double molten harvest thing, boys. Go. Cool. He just barely died. That was kind of close. This is what we're looking for here, basically. You know, get the Mollusk Mage in here. Why not? He deserves a spot on this stellar lineup. Hello again, Rector. Nice to see you. Yeah, this does not take long. Like, we're already at the critical mass scaling point for Siliphyte. We're playing Foregone powers to give you a bit of armor in case there were spike enemies on this combat. Yeah. Not too shabby. Okay. This all seems fairly unnecessary to me. We're just gonna skip. They're really insistent on this Frenzied Swarm thing, huh? They really want me to take it. I don't know. I just don't see it being that useful for us at this point in the game. We have the Intrinsic Drip Fall. We're just gonna remove spells and we'll get these tombs, I'm pretty confidently, like, more than fast enough. So no thank you. I do appreciate the offer. Spell shop and removals, like, what more can you ask for? It's what I literally did ask for before. So, like, come on. I think I kind of, man, the Mollusk Mages do absolutely nothing on this run. But I would actually say that the Remnant Host, like I said before, is kind of a detriment right now to us. But I think we get rid of this boy. And besides that, I think we get rid of one Mollusk Mage. The dregs are better than Mollusk Mages because they burn out. So in the early, like in that round specifically, we played a dreg turn 1, so that way it would burn out by the time we the enemies got to the floor. So I think the dregs are more valuable in this run than the Mollusk Mages are. What's in? I didn't even look in here. What's in the shop here? Permafrost. Nah. Like I can see an argument for Permafrost Engulf, but I'll just play Engulf no matter what, basically. I think. Not worth the cost. These are both kind of slightly interesting, but not worth the cost of doing business there. I was making gold 0 cost. That seems fine to me. A lot of temples this run. Nice to see. What was in here, by the way? Did I look even? Purgestone, Twinstone? I don't want either of those, really. I think we're good to move on. Which fell are we? We are Angry Fell. Okay. With some bad rolls, Angry Fell could roll us here. We could get, like, some seriously spooky stuff potentially. But luckily the angel comes in stunned, so that's fine. No risk of the Rector floor really causing any harm to the units in regards to stealing harvests, so I think that's fine. I think I wish actually, this is kind of a bad thing right now. We want you attacking, I think. But not a big deal. And again, I think we wanted attacking because I think we needed to kill dregs for us here. Okay. Rector's not quite dead, but will be dead pretty soon, it looks like. Okay, we're good up here. My man's is toasted. Can we and should we save this Rector? No and also no. Although, actually, if we put down the Entombed Explosive, you take 12, 27, we can save him. You know what? Whatever. We'll save Rector, I guess. Play this for the incant. This round's over. This one, chalk it up to a dub for the boys. Well, I guess I'll put this here to get murdered as well. Hey, why aren't you? You're all dazed. You're not getting murdered. Shit. And he'll burn out eventually. Not a big deal that he's stealth. Go. Yeah. Good run. Rector not really being that relevant for us here at this point in the game, but he did do a good job in the beginning. You gotta give him props for that. For sure. I am a little worried about spike damage still. I'm not entirely convinced that right now we handle it well enough. So I'm looking for more alternate methods of survival on this run. You've burned out 3, huh? Well, welcome aboard, champ. Get out of here. Oh, can't play the Mollusk Mage, okay. Well, no big deal. Ooh, a little extra bit of cash. That's nice. That here too, why not? Okay. Now I'm thinking about the point where I am desperate and will take virtually any spell I see. Intent on Death is a good enough spell for me, I imagine. Although there is the issue of Intent on Death not being able to activate when we don't have any things on the field. However, whatever, it's not a big deal. We'll play it eventually. I think we have enough space. I think here we're just taking card draw. Okay, listen. I've been saying it. Spell upgrades and removals. That's all we need. The game is more than happy to oblige us, and I appreciate that today. Thank you very much. Man, it's hard to do it, but it's time to murder my boy Mollusk Mage, I think. Time for him to go. And here, at this point, you know, sorry, Dreg, you are the weakest link. By the way, glad we never did that infinite. Didn't comment on that since we saw it. We never saw an easy way to reform it, so like, hooray! Good for us. Oh, you know what? We did see a Sacred Wix that I could have Eternal Stoned. Never mind. I'm the idiot. We should have done the infinite. My bad. Let's see. No. No. I don't know. At this point, if we get a holdover, what do you hold over? Because the old magic is pretty inconsequential. I would say you hold over Dripfall. Because if you with the big source of spike damage waves are the redirectors. If you just keep drip falling the redirectors, they can't hurt you. Or at least you can quarantine them onto a floor where it's just like, you know, a boss and a like a defender or whatever, right? And then it's like you only take like 9 spike damage instead of the whatever you were going to take before, basically. I think you put this on Spike at the Stygian, though. That's okay. Permafrost. No. Keep putting them here. Last Temple. Oh, nope, not what I wanted. We have a Divine Horde up here. Anything worth Seek Stoning at this point? I feel like not really. Like, offering tokens, sort of, but not even that good of one, really. I think we just take that last horde at the end instead. Again, Merchant of Magic, Unstable Vortex. You just can't go wrong. I would argue that maybe we'd be better off just going left and duping the encasement for a third time. I'm not too worried though. We have to be a little bit worried about Seraph the Chase too in regards to the damage we'll be dealing. My man's going to be taking away half our rage, which is how we are generating 99.9% of this run's damage. I guess that's not fair, because we have the Entombed Explosives. Yeah, that's probably actually smarter, is to do that. Do that dupe. Sure. Let's take Accumulator, I suppose. Anything I want to freeze? No? Okay. I don't think many things survive us in general. This feels like free money we're leaving on the table, but like we've come a long way on this run. It's a pretty cool one. I don't want to throw it all away because, you know, I wanted 400 gold. That doesn't really help us that much, because if we're going left side, we're not even using it for upgrades. We're using it purely for the shop. By the shop, I mean the trinket shop. That seems like an unwise decision to make. That also seems unwise. Oh, thank you. Might as well start picking some of them off. Okay, so my man here is making it through still, which I don't love to see. Oh, my man, I believe, is no longer making it through here. Or at least is close to not making it through. Yeah, he's making it through just by the hair of his chinny chin. Yeah, we should have played the Molten Encasements behind, actually. Because the Dreg is getting an attack off here. So the Dreg could have attacked, hit, died. These guys both detonate on the Gilded Wings. Tiny misplay. We take one hit to Pyre for it. And we've learned a valuable lesson about, you know, the meaning of life, friendship. We're 2 damage short. That hurts. That hurts me deeply. I'll give this man a little bit of armor. It's not a big deal. Okay. Encasement. Engulf. Rector, it's time for you to go, bud. I'm sorry, but you're now you are in the stealing kills from my main floor mode, which I don't like to see. Let's knock that off, huh? Oh, you're not. Okay, you know what? Never mind. Hold on. This goes down here now. He has burnout too. He was messing things up for us. Yeah, let him go. Oh, hey. Should be a little more conscious about playing out units, so that way they're not in the deck anymore. Like, we cycle through our deck so quickly once our units are gone. Although I guess we're also drawing less because of all these tombs. I don't know. Oh, you know what? Maybe the tomb duplication is a bad idea because we only have 2 energy. I guess what else are we playing, though, is the question. I will see. Oh god, you have so much burnout, dude. What are you doing, weirdo? Go away. Yeah, I don't know. Got a decent amount more armor this time, which is cool. You know what would be really good? What would they, like, unironically, like game winning for this run right now? That would make me feel just better about everything. If we had mold braces, five armor every time a unit dies to the front unit would be just, you know, it would be 5-10 armor every round on this Scylla fight, which isn't a huge deal. That'd be pretty good. I'll tell you that. You know, we skipped the Subsuming Blade before. We should have considered taking, because the Subsuming Blade would allow us to kill those redirectors. That being said, it's too late now for it. We might be able to get 2 kills, though, on it before the that fight comes up. I don't think it's worth it. We have so few spells in this deck. If we play Gifts for a Guard, we're gonna run out of spells in like 2 rounds. So yeah, the fact that Molten Encasement costs 1 means that I don't think we can play it, if that makes sense. I don't think we can go left and dupe. I think it's worse for us. I think 2 is fine. I think we just go right side again. We remove some cards. We take spell upgrades. Because with three encasements, which is good, it does mean that we are now relegated to literally just playing encasements for the rest of this game, which is, you know, not necessarily the best play. And we get a free artifact too if we go do this. So yeah, it'll be good. Trust me, it'll be extremely worth it. Let's look around first before we do that. In here. That's hilarious. That's really funny. There's a very bizarre, weird case to be made for an encased Ember if we had gone left side. Because then we would have 3, and they would be dying, and they'd be giving us enough energy to play them and still play other spells. However, we didn't go that way, so we're not doing that. I think you take Lightstone Casing here, right? Yeah. I mean, Sigil Seaweed is pretty good too. And to be honest, our spells are trash. Yeah, no, what am I talking about? Yeah, our spells are trash. We don't care about giving them upgrade slots because they don't do anything. Yeah, we'll take the Seaweed. Our spells are just horrible. However, they are our only spells, so we want them, but we just don't want to upgrade them. We're playing them purely for the incant, which is just weird. I think you lower this and reroll. Bubble stack. Not very good. Okay, well. Can't do anything here. Oh baby, double stacked foregone powers. Okay, let's move on with our lives. So we actually have a vested interest in keeping Rector alive here more so than ever before. Because if we keep Rector alive, Seraph will be less inclined to daze our floors. And by daze I mean remove our rage. I don't know why I said daze, because that's not even correct. That's okay. Okay. So I think Rector's gonna die. I think Rector's gonna live. Hey, Rector, you're doing great down there. Keep up the good work. Everyone's dying here, so that's good. Oh, I played the wrong tune. God damn it. Oh well. Not a huge deal. I guess we play this here just for Rec to get some more HP. I think we got this one unlocked now. Hey, why are you not dying? Okay, cool. Okay, keep stealthing up. You know, oh, you're not Ember Draining. I was gonna say, like, you know what? We gotta play the Engulfed in Smoke here to stop the Ember Drain, but that is unnecessary on this floor. Just we include the Dreg just so that way eventually gets murdered. A long time from now. Hey. You fuckers, like, knock it off for 2 seconds, please. Leave Rector alone. Cool. You know, I'm thinking about it. If we had the option before, I was saying before about how mold braces would be like S tier. I think I would have picked up mold braces over wax snuffer before. I think that would have been more relevant to us, because I feel like we're just, you know, we don't need the extinguishers. We're already so just, you know, over the top when it comes to this. We don't need any more of it. I think it would have actually maybe been relevant. Fucker. Whatever. I've been Ember Drained. Oh, the humanity. Will somebody think of the children? Cool. You guys do a pretty good job there, huh? Not too shabby. And yeah, this you know, easy win. Gotta play that for the score, of course. Highly critical. Okay. Gotta say, pretty good start. Can't complain too much about that one. Guess we play the Rector, but we're not going to defend it. There's a very good chance that my man here just dies. Very, very rapidly. Okay. Start here. Yeah, it's an extra harvest. Oh, you fuckers. You think you're so cool, don't you? Leave Rector alone. Stop bullying him. He did a really good job up to this point. I don't know, I'm worried that somehow the stealth will mess me up here. I don't know how it will. Okay, we're fine. Oh, well, Dreg doesn't die now. Shit. You know, he's not long for this world, I suppose. Not a big deal. Are you dying to spikes? Okay. God, I am worried. I am worried about this redirector, man. It's a lot of damage coming in soon. Yeah, that's 15 damage, huh? Hey, well, we're alive still. The incant stone is doing what we picked it for. This is literally its only job. So far, so good. You almost survived, by the way. Dang. That's incredible. Okay. Very convenient timing here, I gotta say it. Very convenient timing on that drip fall. We're looking pretty hostile there. I guess with that extra armor we probably would have lived, but now this makes things a lot easier. We're hitting less enemies with spikes on this floor. 3. Okay, I think we're fine. Oh, we win. Oh. Yeah, I think we're very fine. Okay, cool. Yeah, good run. I think so, at least. If you disagree, that's, you know, that's your opinion. It's good to, you know, have Silophyte do the sweeping. It's always fun. Could have gone a lot of different ways. We could have gone Paraffin Enforcer instead and done the exact same thing, basically. But we didn't find any burnout extensions later on in the game, so you know, We would have had to taken the purifying cleanse we saw in the beginning for that to even have a chance to work. I don't know if you noticed though. Also, we saw like no holdovers. We saw plenty of twin stones and intrinsic twin stones, so we could have made it work still. But it would have been a little spooky. But anyway, thanks for watching. Let me give you the seed so you can, play that one any which way you want. Plenty of different lines there for sure. Requests, scores, stands. Goodbye.